In the final stretch of an unusually hot year, Los Angeles begins to fall apart in ways no one immediately understands. Emergency rooms report a strange pattern: patients arriving with severe neurological collapse, slipping into coma-like states, and then suddenly recovering moments after being declared clinically dead. But the recovery is wrong. The patients return changed, emotionless, violent, and driven by a single, unsettling urge to spread their condition. At the center of the unfolding catastrophe is Dr. Elena Marquez, a neuroscientist working for HelixGen, a private biotech company that promised breakthroughs in brain repair for stroke and trauma victims. Elena was part of the early research team behind a serum designed to regenerate damaged neural pathways. She had always been uneasy about the speed of the trials, but pressure from executives pushed the project forward. Now she realizes the compound has done something no one predicted. It didn't just heal the brain, it rewrote it. As the outbreak spreads through Los Angeles, the city becomes fragmented almost overnight. Freeways clog and are abandoned. Neighborhoods form pockets of survival or collapse entirely into chaos. The government declares sections of the city off limits, but containment is already failing. The infected move unpredictably, sometimes violent, sometimes eerily still, as if waiting for something unseen. Elena escapes her research facility and crosses paths with Marcus Reed, a former paramedic who has been ferrying survivors between safe zones. Marcus has seen the outbreak firsthand and no longer believes anyone is coming to help. Despite his distrust, he agrees to accompany Elena when she reveals her connection to the serum, and her suspicion that HelixGen may still have data capable of stopping it. They are joined by Lila Chen, a young film student who refuses to stop recording what is happening, believing that the truth must survive even if people do not. Later, they encounter Father Tomas Alvarez, a once prominent priest who has lost his congregation but continues guiding scattered survivors through the ruins, searching for meaning in the collapse. Together, the group travels through a transformed Los Angeles, abandoned studio lots overrun with the infected, silent shopping districts lit only by emergency strobes, and Hollywood streets littered with burned-out cars and broken signage. The city itself feels like it is slowly being erased. Elena eventually uncovers the buried reality behind HelixGen's research. The company ignored early warnings that the serum could destabilize higher brain functions, prioritizing military funding over safety. Even worse, the infected are not entirely mindless, they retain fragmented memory patterns and are drawn to sound, emotion, and familiarity, making the city's dense population a perfect feeding ground. The group's journey leads them toward HelixGen's primary research complex, now partially sealed and partially overrun. Inside, Elena discovers surviving test logs suggesting that some subjects showed resistance to the transformation. This hints that reversal might still be possible, but only if the original neural framework can be broadcast back into the infected population at scale. In a desperate attempt to stop the spread, Elena initiates a citywide transmission of the serum's base frequency through emergency communication systems. The effect is immediate but strange. The infected pause, as if briefly reconnected to something human within themselves. For a fleeting moment, silence spreads across the ruins of Los Angeles. That silence does not last. Military forces begin airstrikes to prevent further spread, reducing entire districts to fire and ash.
Hi you man, subscribe my channel for watching like that videos plus some more.